Yeah. Oh, what is this doing? It does have like a smell to it. Lip Kit Collections, can I speak?
If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. Hit subscribe, hang out, you'll love it. And if you're my Blush Beauty girl, what's happening? I got new products. Some I do like, some I don't. Let's dive in.
Hi. Okay, so I have a pretty busy day tomorrow working. I am thinking I want to wash my hair. I want to wash my extensions because they've been really, really tangly, and I think they just need a good wash and a good condition. So I'm actually going to do like a whole treatment on them. So I thought I would show you that. I'm kind of thinking too that I may want to get the clip-in extensions because this piece is awesome and it's a halo and it's all the great things, but sometimes I need like more pieces like around my face. So anyways, I don't know. I may go pick those up later or order some offline or whatever. But in the meantime, the halo's been wonderful and I do love it. And it's super simple. But this was a line. It's called Insert Hair Here. They sent this to me for me to try, which is pretty good. The style that I got, I don't really love it. So, but anyway, so there's that. So I don't use that as much. But this one I do love, and the color works really well. It just needs to be washed. Oh, hi guys. Turn on my bright light. Woo! I want to do a little depuffing on my eyes, and I got a new product. I want to do this just because I just got home and my eyes just feel a little heavy. And I thought, I want to do this right now while I'm kind of doing housework. So I want to talk about two things. This is from Ulta Beauty. Okay, so they have their own line of products, and this is Healthy Hydration, and it's basically like under eye patches. So it has vitamin E in it and has hyaluronic acid in there. It's a form of hyaluronic acid. What it has, sodium hyalurate in it, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But yeah, and vitamin E, which is really amazing. And then Mary Kay has an amazing one as well that I've used for a long, long time. So this is hydrogel eye patches. Can't speak in the afternoon for whatever reason. And I'm sure there's a main ingredient in this too. I'm just not sure. I don't have that handy. But I want to kind of do the difference. The price difference, I think this was about $22, 20 bucks. And you get 15 pairs, which means 30 patches. So you get to use this 15 times. And this one, you get 30 pairs. So you get 60 in here. I think the price difference, I think you get more bang for your buck with this one, the Mary Kay one, which is so cool. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to do one eye, and then later I'll do the other eye or something like that. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to open these up, and oh my gosh. Wait a minute. This is nuts. This is not what I thought. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, hang on a minute. This is like this, right? So it has these little clear packs. I mean, these little clear pieces that it's on that you peel it off. But this is the thing. This is like a cloth and the gel is on the other side. Now this is very interesting. Okay. All right. So let's take this. Whoa. Okay. I'm just going to take, okay. I can already see what's about to happen here. I know what's about to happen. First of all, I think what's about to happen is this light is about to come off. Can y'all see me? You cannot see me. You can see me. Okay, good. This sun, I don't have my blackout thing on, which I think I'm still dark. Hang on, let me turn this back on. This is not going to slide off my face. That's number one. I'm really kind of already obsessed with the process of this. The Mary Kay one slides down your face. So this one is not slippy and slidey. Okay, so that's good news. But this one right here, it has a little scooper. They're all packaged very different when you buy these, right? But do you see how it's like it has a lot of products in there, which is great, but you put these on and you need to lay down. You can walk around and do things, but you're going to be constantly moving them and picking them up around your eye. But just smells really clean. I'm obsessed with these, and one, I love the color. I'm just totally obsessed with them. So I already know I love these, but the difference already is that these are not sliding, so I can walk around the house and do things. But this one is going to slide. So I'm going to be interested to see how these are once I take them off. So I'm going to wear these for a minute, and I'm going to kind of give y'all my opinion of them. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to look up the price. It's probably not even going to recognize me now. You know how it does like face recognition? It's going to be like, this is not who you are. Customized skincare, $40 for this one. So this is the deal. This is actually a great price because for half of this pack, so $24.15 and $44.30. That makes sense. So this is a great price for either one that you want to go. The difference is obviously the product placement of like how they go on, how it stays, all that fun stuff. And the outside of this is cloth, so it just makes sense. If you touch your face or whatever, it's not going to be like gooey. So I do love that. So yeah, different but the same. Isn't that cool? So this is really neat. All right, well, I'm excited about that. I'm glad I can tell you all that price. But if you do want these, I will link these in the description so you can see which ones I got, and I will link these so you can see which ones I got, and you can get both for yourself. So that's super cool. All right, well, let's go do some house stuff. We're gonna eat dinner here in a second. No, just hanging out, and then we'll try some more products. Hey Blush Beauty, wasn't it so interesting to see that hair process? I was in my room for a while after washing my hair, and I'm gonna show you. It's right here, it's washed, I dried it, all the things, and my boys were actually in my space with me while I did it, and they are just always very mesmerized by this hair. But this is what it looks like, and yeah, I'm not sure if I'll put it in, but I may, because I need to curl it, and I do want to wear it. So I think I'm just going to do my makeup, and then I'll put my hair in, because I just want to be extra. I have a couple videos that I'm doing today as far as like showing up live doing a video, and a meeting, and some things with A&O for create content, all that stuff. So yeah, I just love it. But I did get my hair colored, and I did my laser treatment today. I go get laser hair removal. I'm doing Brazilian and armpits. So I remember being a young girl, and in 3rd grade I had very, very dark hair on my legs, and I was very like self-conscious over that, and I was like, I just want to shave my legs, and my mom let me shave them in 3rd grade. So I think you're like 8 years old, 8 or 9 years old, and yeah, I guess like 8 years old. And yeah, so I did. But anyways, I don't want to do my legs. Maybe one day. I don't know. I don't even care anymore. I just shave my legs. It's not a big deal. And it's a way for me to exfoliate my legs. I do enjoy that. But everything else, I'm like, come on. I'm on board for that. So, but that's what happened this morning. I had a little personal time. But I'm going to play in some new makeup with you. I cannot wait. I really just want to play today and just be inspired by the makeup, and that's what we're gonna do. And I just want to really kind of give you my thoughts on this new stuff. So I went and had this whole makeup haul from Ulta, and I shared that with my BBC Women, which is the collective. Jump in there. It is for the everyday woman that you just want to know more about beauty, and you want to better yourself with beauty and get education with beauty and knowledge and just have conversations. So, I mean, it's really anything which could be related to skincare, to cosmetics, to vitamins, to things we eat, to hair, all the things, and just like emotional things. Like, how do you relax? How do you zen out? What do you do to like do self-care? It's a really good time, and I love getting to know these women, and it's great. So you would enjoy it too. And hey, your little bestie might be in this group and you hadn't met her yet. That would be super dope. All right, well, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do a little oil on my lips, and I'm obsessed with this lip oil, Kapari lip oil, and this one is almost empty. I have gone through so many lip oils. Here's this one though, so good. And I just had to put it on my finger on this because it's so empty. I have to like squeeze it, so I might as well just put it on my finger. And there's that. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is some primer. I'm obsessed with the Fenty Beauty Foundation Primer. This is the soft silk. It feels really good. I'm 100% almost out, but I'm gonna go replace this. If you can see a little bit, you can kind of see where it's almost empty. So I've used half of this. There's a lot of product in here. I think it's worth it for sure to test this out and try it for yourself. They do sell it in like a half a bottle, so you don't have to get the full one. I do enjoy that a lot of brands have minis, and I think that's I just think that's really helpful. There's a lot of times I've purchased a lot of minis all through last year before I committed to the full product. But even if you do commit to the full product, you can take it back. So I think that's really nice. Okay, so we are going to try this new to me, the It Cosmetics. It has a CC cream. And one of the things that stuck out to me the most was the SPF 50 UVA UVB full spectrum sunscreen. I love that. It's full coverage, which is great, color and correcting, anti-aging, and this is going to be amazing. So if y'all are ready, I am ready to dig into this product. So we are going to go ahead again. I've not used this yet, except in the store. I did a little stripe test. But here's this, and I am excited to try it because during the summertime, there's a lot of times where I don't want a lot on my skin. Now, I did a stripe test in the store, and the color that I actually matched up to was medium tan, and it says it right on the back here. So medium tan is what I ended up matching to, and the best way to do a match is to do a stripe from like your jawline down to your neck, and just see this area right here. Let it sit for a few minutes, let it oxidize, and that way you'll know your true color. So I did several little tests, and so far this is looking good. So we're gonna see. And I do like that it's a CC cream with full coverage. I mean, I think that's really, really nice. And it's a color correcting, right? So it does have like a smell to it, like a fragrancy type smell. That's kind of interesting. Definitely doesn't smell like sunscreen. You know what it is? It's not the product. It is my Beauty Blender Cleanser. That's what I smell, actually. I was like, I don't think it's the product. It's not. It's the actual blender. I just washed my beauty blenders, and it has the smell on it. That's so funny. I was like, now this product has like a smell. It just smells like a clean, like, yeah, like florally something. All right, this is, wow. This is definitely full coverage. It looks a little like it doesn't match, so we're gonna let it sit. It looks a little darker than my neck. But we're gonna, again, let it sit and do its thing. See what we can come up with. And then we'll just blend it. But so far, the coverage is good. The feel of it's really nice. And it did match me in the store. So we're gonna see what ends up happening. Right now, to be honest, it's really sad. But I am the palest I've ever been. Which y'all know, I love my tanning drops. I love a good spray tan. I actually spray tanned my friend yesterday, and her and her husband are going to Hawaii. And I was like, I want to spray tan, but I was getting laser the next day, which is today. And I was like, I can't, because I can't have any sun exposure. Ooh, I can't like do that. I can't have any sun exposure or whatever, the laser will burn my skin. But so far so good. Look at this right here. I mean, this is very dewy. They do have a difference. They had an option for like, I don't remember what it actually said on the product, but they have one that's more like dewy finish and more that's like a lighter finish. My cat is literally in my window playing. Alright, if y'all hear that noise, I'm like, what is he doing? So I got one that was more like, oh, illuminating. It said illuminating. I didn't get the one that was super illuminating because I was like, I don't really need that already. I'm already pretty after all my creams and stuff. So I really didn't want that. But I mean, I really do like this feel. I like the feel of it. I like the color of it. I don't mind it. I just need to blend it a little more. So just make sure you're blending it. But so far, so good. This right here is very shocking, and I don't love that. But anyways, it is what it is. So we'll try that. And I think it'll be really good when I have my tan. That will help. But you can see how much lighter that is. You know what I mean? I don't love it. So, but I mean, that's the thing, it's so hard. But anyways, okay. And it could just be the lighting, but it's actually not the lighting. It's real life. This is what it looks like in my mirror. The next thing I'm gonna do is put my brows on. Now I'm going to use a new concealer, which is from La Mercier, and I'm so excited to give this a test go. So this is the Flawless Fusion, and it's Ultra Long Wear Concealer. One of the things that stuck out to me the most whenever I was reading about this product, shopping in Ulta, was it talked about not creasing, and that is one thing that we're always having conversations about in the collective, and then really right here on my channel. And it is, and in the DMs, to be honest, like it's always DMs coming in like questions about makeup, and I mean that is one thing I'm always hearing. And so when I saw this about the product, I was like, okay, this is gonna be really interesting. Let's give this a test go and see if it does make a difference. So I'm gonna just do it under my brows as I normally would conceal under my brows. I think that's something I just don't ever like to skip if I don't have to, depending on the look that I am doing. But I do want to do a little bit of concealer. So that's a good coverage right there. Especially right here, I have more scarring under this brow, so we'll see how we like that. The texture feels really nice. The applicator was really good. As far as putting it on, like I did like that applicator. It just has a little bit more bendable like strokes to it, you know, like you can actually bend the product, so, or bend the applicator. So we're gonna do a little bit here on the inner corner, and I did, this color is 1N, so, and it matched really nice as far as, this is like one shade under my skin tone. And I like it. I mean, I really loved it in the store, and we're gonna just give it a go. I'm gonna definitely do my eyelids. Normally I would go in and I would do my MAC Paint Pot primer, but I'm gonna do this today just to see how we like it under shadow, because you may want to know that as well. Okay, that covers really nice. Look how bright that is. That's a really good concealer. Definitely full coverage there. I'm trying to see if it's like creasy. I mean, this is what's up with concealer, right? It's such a hard thing because when your eye naturally has a crease because it's skin and there's just a crease because my skin naturally creases. But I will tell you this, it's not crepey under the eyes, it's not drying under the eyes, and it's really smooth. It's actually very, very smooth. So I think it's doing what it says it's supposed to do. So I'm pretty happy with it. I did exfoliate a little bit before my makeup today. That does make a difference. I do have a workshop that has all the tricks and hacks and techniques and things to avoid that. I would take that workshop. It's amazing. And I am the makeup artist and the teacher in the workshop, so it's really fun. Okay, so next we're going to try the Laura Mercier, the powder. This is probably one of the last products that I have ventured out into trying. I'm sure there's so many more, but what I just know right offhand, as far as, there are a lot more now that I'm really thinking about it, but I have not done another powder. I have always been tried and true, my Mary Kay Translucent and my Mary Kay Silky Setting Powder. I love those. I know they work for me, and I have my color and I'm good with it, but don't you love me to test products out for you so you can be like, is it good? Should I get it? What is it? What, you know? So anyways, here's this. I was so excited to test these out in the store because this talks about being a light reflecting product. So this helps. It's a light catcher is what it says. And it's the translucent powder. And I got so excited because one of the things, I always do this to my powder. I always kind of pop it up in the case. One of the things, this might be a little bit too deep for my skin, so we're going to test it out. But one of the things that I know, being in front of a camera a lot, even if it's your cell phone or what have you, you're going to always sometimes have a little bit of white under your eye. I don't necessarily struggle with that because I have figured out how to avoid that when it comes to application with makeup. But there are some techniques that you want to follow for that too, because it's not attractive when you have this huge white look underneath your eyes. That's not what we're going for. So just avoid that at all cost. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna take a little bit of this with my blender. I'm gonna take just a teeny bit and I'm gonna test this color out. Okay, that's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. It made me very nervous. And it does say translucent, so. Oh, this is, what? Okay, I'm very shook by this. I've not tried this yet. What is this doing? It has shimmer in it. Shut up. Are you lying? I can't. Hang on. It's a light catcher. So it's catching the light? What is happening? Hang on a minute. It's catching the light? Is this doing the opposite of what I thought I read? It is really shimmery. Oh no, that's not what I like. I don't like it. This is probably the first product on my channel that I don't like. It actually has shimmer in it. It's a light catcher, so it's catching the light, but that is not, maybe I picked up the wrong product. Oh no, I think I did. I think I picked up the wrong product. Well, that is not what I want. Can we make this work though? Oh my gosh. You know what I kind of am digging about this though, and this is not a negative thing, this is like, okay, this might work, is that it actually gives me more of a glisten, but that is not what I was trying to do. It is very like, oh, glistening. It's like catching the light. Girl, I can't with my life. I cannot with this. Okay, I'm not really sure. This might be a return. This may be a return product. Okay, well, we're gonna keep going. Keep it moving. I gotta set my face though. Should I set with this? I just don't even know how to handle this right now. I cannot. This probably is not good for my recordings, let me tell you. They might be like, oh girl, you shiny, honey. What if I do fall in love with it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm shiny, I love it. This was really not the intent. Okay. I gotta figure out what I want to do with it. This is a big product. I really do think I picked up the wrong one. I mean, yeah, it says a light catcher. But when I was reading the description of the product at the store, there was a product that helps you with like not having flashback with the powder, because that is a problem. And I think this is not the right one. So that's that. Not really sure how I feel about it. Cool. Okay, moving right along. We are going to use a product that I did use a couple weeks ago with you guys, and it is truly a fan favorite, and I am the fan. So it is from Rare Beauty, and it's awesome, and it's called Happy Soul, and it is an amazing bronzing stick. I will have to say, Courage and Olivia went with me in Ulta when we went. That day they kidnapped me and we went to Birkdale to see a movie. We went and shopped around in Ulta, and there was not a shade that matched for Olivia's skin tone. So bronze skin tones, I just don't know. I think that they just didn't have a bronzing stick that worked for Olivia. It was like more reddish on her, so it wasn't gonna work. But I think she had a pretty large selection on like foundations or what have you. But anyway, so that's something just to know. You may not find your shade. If you are bronze skin tone, you may not find your shade in this for the bronzing stick necessarily, but try it first. Go into Ulta, test it out. Or actually, yeah, it's not Ulta, it's Sephora. Go into Sephora, test it out, and see before you make up your mind about it. But let's blend this in. That is cute. I do have to go back in with my translucent because I just have to set this underneath my eyes, inside where that crease is naturally. All right, so now let's play in some shadows. So while that is already there, and I love that glow that my skin has, I'm really digging this CC cream. I actually feel like it has really good coverage for the product that it is. Definitely way more than the CC cream in the past. So if you wanted like a dupe, I would say the Mary Kay one it's a really good CC cream. I've used this for a long time. It just didn't have, there's just not a lot of color selections, and the It Cosmetics has a ton of colors. So if you already use the Mary Kay CC cream and you love it and the color works for you, keep using it because it's wonderful. But this one has SPF 15 in it, and It has SPF 50, so it's a higher SPF, which is nice. And they have a lot of variations of shade. So I think that's sometimes what we struggle with as a woman, is actually finding the shade that works for us. And sometimes we will just sacrifice, like maybe it's a little bit off, but I'll put bronzer on, it'll work. Maybe it's a little bit dark, but I'll blend so I'll, you know, do bronzer down my neck so it'll work. Like, I think as a woman that we sometimes do that, which is not always the best. So that's why I was like, I don't know if I'm 100% sold on this shade for me, but when I get my tan, I'm going to try it again and see, because my skin changes tones very fast through the year because I do spray tans and I do tanning drops. And when I'm like out in the sun for 30 minutes, I'm already like, wow, tan line. Okay, it's crazy. That's just how my skin is. And so just be very aware of that. Try it a few different ways before you either commit to it or return it or whatever. So I want to try some shadow. I am so, this right here, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Let me tell you how happy and thankful I am that you're in my life now. I have been so happy with the shadows I've been using for years and years and years, but this is the thing that I ran into, is that the eyeshadows that I had been using and grew up using, great quality shadows, like wonderful, right? I love them. They blend really well. The pigment's really beautiful. They're just great products and great shadows, but there wasn't a huge variety of colors. And I think that's what happens sometimes. Limited edition rolls out and all of that, but still sometimes it still doesn't have a variety of like color that I want. So it is very hard to find shadow that I felt that connected to and like, wow, I love these shadows as much as I did, you know, my original shadows that I grew up on. So let me just tell you, it wasn't maybe a few months ago, I walked in, as soon as I walked in Sephora, they had displayed of all their new stuff in the Anastasia Beverly Hills. The first product I ever purchased from them was this palette, and it's the Rose Metals. And so they were these tones, and I was like, of course these are gonna be great for me. Like, I love these. They're really beautiful for fall and for winter and beautiful, right? Obsessed, and I will use these even through summer. I will still use these shades, but I was like, I need some more variety. This is the thing. I don't want to be the woman, the individual, even off camera, that has the biggest selection of makeup that I can't even use all of it. I actually want to use what I purchase. I don't want it to sit there. I actually want to consume it and try it and fall in love with it. That's my thing. So whenever I saw these in Ulta, because this brand is carried in Ulta and Sephora, I was like, okay, we about to be excited. Look at these colors right here. Every single one of these, even though I'm not a green person, it has some green tones in it, and I'm like, I'm here for it, and I'm going to use all of them, and I'm obsessed. This right here, I cannot wait to have so many makeup tutorials out for you using these. palettes. I think it's gonna be so cool. And the makeup challenges that I'm doing this year, I haven't done one yet. So I have 2 challenges to make up. And then we're going into March really soon. But makeup challenges, I need more variety of colors. You know, that's kind of where I've been. So I've just been in the market of like trying to figure out what looks I'm going to create and what products that I need and all that. So, but look at this one. So this case is beautiful. And what I love so much is the texture on these cases and the packaging. It's already elevated. I'm like, oh, it's so good. Okay, but look right here. Oh my gosh, are we not loving this? So it has all the shadows and it has 2 blushes. I just cannot get enough of this. This is probably my favorite. You know, pink is my favorite. I don't love hot pink. I don't like, you know, bubblegum pink. Like, it's like, it's not me. But blush, like, can I just show you? Like, blush peonies, my favorite. Because that has a little mixture of all the pink elements. And then when I saw this case, I was like, oh my gosh, like even these earrings, like it's just beautiful. And then when I opened it and I was like, you are speaking to me. Yes, I will purchase you today. I couldn't say no. I would have put back everything else I purchased to walk away with this. So we have new cases, you guys. I love it, and I just want to create a really pretty look today. I'm just going to play in some colors. I have no idea what's going to happen, but we're going to dive right into it. So we're going to do an all over color, and oh my gosh, let me tell you this. Look right here at this soft all over shade. That's like skin tone perfect. You know that I'm always like, I need a skin tone color in my palette. Hello. And I do, and I got it. Okay, so this is beautiful. I will link in the description the name of the palette and all the things. I'm just going to put the name of the palette and you'll have to see the colors that I use from this because it'll get really tricky figuring all that out. But I'm going to pop this color. Oh my gosh, the quality of these shadows, I can't even tell you. It's just like butter to my skin. Butter to my skin. When you use a good product, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference already just from that shadow? Like, it is the perfect shade for my skin tone. I love this so much. Love that. Do y'all see that concealer creasing here? It's a natural crease. It's gonna happen. But what doesn't crease is, make sure you do go buy this though. I'm telling you the truth. You will not regret it. But it's the MAC Paint Pot. It's really good. Yeah, Paint Pot, go get those. I talk about those in a lot of my videos as well. Especially like this year, 2023, I've been talking about that. They're really, really amazing and they don't crease on your eyes, which is great. Let's just dive right in. I'm gonna just layer it up. So I'm just gonna go to the next shade. I'm gonna layer it up. I'm gonna go right in my crease. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this color. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. Oh my Lanta. Look at that color. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. This purple. Ooh! Cute. Can we please drop in the comments if you're digging this look? Because I am so excited about this look and this inner corner being purple. I just feel so inspired and excited. It's just a whole vibe. I love it. I'm probably going to deepen the outer corner a little bit more. But this right here is just, it's given me so many exciting vibes right now. I just cannot with it. It's just beautiful. Okay, so I have my eyes on and I'm really obsessed with the color of how it turned out. So I have these Wispy Kiss brand eyelashes and I'm going to glue them on today just so you can see how much I took off. It's really hard to see this, but I took off a good amount. So it's like 2 little sections off the end for it to fit right on my eye. I love this whole look. I love the shadow. I love the colors. I love the palette. I love everything about it. So the next new product that I did get was from the Kylie Lip Kit collections. Can I speak? And I got excited when I saw this because the matte lip kits are amazing and I love them. I love the shades. I just love everything about it. But I got really excited whenever I saw this because I was like, oh my gosh, sometimes the mattes are too matte. And you did see that in my birthday tutorials that I was just needed a little extra hydration with it. So they have the Velvet lip kits, which are great. And they're the liquid lipsticks that will stay all day and look really nice, but they're the velvet and very hydrating. So I got this one. I think it's called Harmony. It feels almost like still wet, but then it dries immediately matte, right? But this stays like that. And it just feels really good. So I love, love, love those. I love it a lot. Yeah, I'm such a big fan of it. And one thing about my makeup technique is just to soften and make everything just flow together so it looks natural. Even though I'm so good with like a bold, crazy look, I love that too. But every time I do look at my makeup after, I just go like everything, I just want to make sure it all blends. I'm just into the blending. Hence the shirt on my website, Blend for Your Life. There's definitely more stuff that I purchased that I did not show today, but I'm excited to show later on. But my collective women have already seen it, but join that if you want to have more beauty conversations with us. We have a lot of fun in there. All right, well, I look forward to hanging out with you, and I will see you in my next upload. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you have a blessed day. See ya.
Coming up next week on the beauty vlog.
Okay, my camera died, you guys. True and true, okay? Are you ready? Hey friend, you can tell that I'm so dedicated for the calls. Then when I came back, all the doors were locked and I panicked. And he was like, you're locked in the mall. How did you get locked in here? Let's go.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next upload. Hit subscribe, like this video, and leave me a comment. And I look forward to seeing you in more conversations in the Blush Beauty. Check out the description.